Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a personality test with myself, Alonzorion. Yes, today we're going to be picking at my brain. This came as an idea from Lady Panda, a good friend of mine, a fantastic YouTuber. We stay in touch via text, and she suggested that I gave this a go after I watched her very own video of it, of her taking the personality test. Now, I had also said last year that I'd try to do more vlogs. That didn't happen, so I thought this is a great opportunity to get myself on webcam, to get things rolling, to get talking to you guys and whatnot, because I just never have any ideas of what to do, and I get so bloody nervous doing these as well, which I've expressed in the past. I did dye my hair today, by the way. I went for a whole kind of a Chloe effect, which I haven't done in a long time, admittedly. Last time I did it, it really fucked up, but honestly, it came out really nice this time. As you can see, I've gone for a kind of reddy colour and then merged into a more darker purple colour and stuff like that. You can't really see it in this light. Maybe if I kind of turn this lamp here, there we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like it. I really like it, admittedly. I don't normally like purple on hair, but it came out alright. It came out okay for a change, and it's kind of encouraged me to maybe start dyeing my hair a little bit more and whatnot. Right, so let's get on with this personality test. Another reason I didn't do vlogs, actually thinking about it, is because of my health, but yes, it is improving, and I'm going in for surgery soon, so hopefully that'll help out as well. This is on a website called 16 Personalities, and I'm guessing that's the number of personalities that you can have as an outcome, just a guess, you know. Free personality test takes less than 12 minutes apparently, but knowing the amount that I gab, I really doubt it's going to take less than 12 minutes. Answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer, and try not to leave any neutral answers. I will do my best, I promise. I also thought this would be interesting for me to do as well, so you guys can learn a little bit more about me, things that I've always kept quiet about, and you know. So, let's go for this, shall we? You find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. We've got an agree to disagree scale. I'm guessing that's strongly agree and strongly disagree with, you know, kind of varying degrees of agreement or disagreement. So I'm going to say that I agree with that somewhat. I'm not that bad when it comes to introducing myself to other people, but honestly, I would much rather they introduce themselves to me, because I am a bit of an introvert, admittedly, and it can make me quite nervous, admittedly. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. Oh gosh, I quite agree with that, because I've heard it's a common trait of Asperger's, which I do have for the record. My friends will tell you that it can be quite hard to get in touch with sometimes. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Holy crap, yes, very much so, like the highest degree of agreement. It's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. I have Gmail installed on my phone, and in the morning I will wake up, I will look at my emails, I'll go delete, respond, whatever, you know. You find it easy to stay relaxed even when there is some pressure. No, I really don't, but I wouldn't say I'm as bad as some people, you know. I'm not sat there pouring with sweat, but things like this, for example, do make me nervous. Streaming, before a stream, I'm like, oh god, and you know, I've got the little music interval at the beginning of my stream and whatnot. I will sometimes just let that roll a little bit longer, because I'm just sat there like, oh, peephole. You do not usually initiate conversations. I very much agree with that. You rarely do something out of sheer curiosity. I mildly disagree with that. I mean, like, sometimes I'll just have the... I don't really play to curiosity that much, but every so often, like, I'll have these days where I'm just like, oh god, I've never done that. I'm 26 now, I've never done that. Let's do it right now. And, you know, that just happens, so, yeah. Right, next, let's, I'm just checking over these, actually. You really do something? I disagree. Yeah, I can see myself accidentally answering the opposite of what I mean to some of these. Do you get what I mean by that? I've seen people do it in the past, you know, so... Oh gosh, that's a bit narcissistic. Can't say words. Narcissistic, isn't it? You feel superior to other people. Oh god, no, I don't really disagree with it to that degree. because I think if I did, that would mean maybe that I'm like, oh god, everyone's higher than me, everyone's better than me. So maybe it's healthy to feel some, you know, I would say maybe around here. You know, I don't feel people are better than me, but at the same time, I don't feel I'm, you know, like better than other people. So, do you understand? Being organised is more important to you than being adaptable. Oh, that's a tough one. I would say sort of half-half. I would say I'm more organised than adaptable, so being organised, yeah, okay. Because, you know, I like to kind of have a schedule and stuff like that. I never fucking keep, I try my best to keep to it, but honestly, I'm terrible at keeping to things, I really am. Quite disorganised. You are usually highly motivated and energetic. I would say it's a 50-50 thing for me. Sometimes I can be, you know, I don't feel like doing something today, you know, and then other times I'll be like, holy shit, I need to do things, and I'll just have these days where, you know, I'm just bouncing off the fucking walls, trying to do as much as possible, and really burning myself out as well. So that's probably why I have the other days, because I've already burnt myself out and need a day to relax. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Oh, I don't know, I think this is another half thing, really. I mean, like, getting a point across can be quite hard without upsetting some people, but then other people you can have a good debate with, you know, you can talk about things, they won't get upset, so it's sort of, it depends, it really depends, so I'm going to go neutral with that one as well. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. I'm going to have to agree with that. I mean, have you watched my I'm sure you've watched my Let's Plays, yes. Your home and work environment is quite tidy. I would say it's more tidy than most people's, but then not, you know, it's not to the point where it's like people will come round my house and be like, oh god, he's got OCD or something. I would just say it's neutral, you know, I'm tidy, but I'm not extremely tidy. And also, I have a really bad dust allergy, so I have to keep things quite clean overall. But you might notice, I don't know, I think the webcam's quite, I mean, I've got a light here and then no light in the background. There's a whole bunch of stuff just sat on that table waiting to be put in a place, and, you know, they don't have a place, so... Next. Right, you do not mind being the centre of attention. Oh no, I most certainly do mind being the centre of attention. That is a dreadful thought to me. You do not mind. That would be agree, wouldn't it? So disagreement, very much so. Again with the introvert stuff, you know, and Asperger's as well. You consider yourself to be more practical than creative. That's another half and half thing. I can be creative sometimes, but then on the other, you know... It's tough. It is tough. People can rarely upset you. I would mildly disagree with that. Oh, sorry. No. Mildly agree with that. People can rarely upset me. Can rarely upset... People can rarely upset you. People can rarely upset you. Sorry, the way it's worded just isn't sinking into my brain. I think I've got the right option there, but I'm rarely upset by people. I mean, I am, you know, people can upset me, but it's not that possible, if you get what I mean. No, I disagree with that. That's right. Yeah, there we go. It's sunk in finally. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Oh god, yes. Yes. Very much so. It's literally like, I arrive here at this time, the buzz will be there at this time, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah. Very much so. I mean, actually, no, I will improvise, so I'm going to drop it a bit because of that. You know, I don't have to get somewhere and then be like, oh, we got to be at McDonald's for 5 o'clock, guys, or something like that. You know, it's more like, okay, where do you want to go now, sort of thing. So maybe I'm thinking, yeah, I think to get there, my plans have to be well thought out, but all else otherwise is okay, if you get what I mean. So it is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I find it is sometimes, yes. I'm going to go with mild agreement in that because, honestly, like, I can sit back and be like, why is this person acting this way? I don't understand. I really don't get it. So, yeah. Your mood can change very quickly. No, it can do, but it won't, not like that erratically that I'm bipolar or something, you know, so, yeah, okay, next. In a discussion, truth is more important than people's sensitivities. I would agree mildly. I do think the truth is more important to some degree, but, you know, you have to be careful. You have to kind of tread around things carefully when, you know, it's a sensitive topic for people, of course. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. I wouldn't say I rarely worry, but I do rarely think about it, admittedly. I don't like to kind of bog myself down with that kind of stuff, if you get what I mean. So, I rarely worry. Yes, agree. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organised approach. I would agree somewhat there, based on what I said before about, you know, days of being off and days of being on. But also, that is down to the fact I'm ill as well, you know, so of course I will have days where I'm off, and then days I'm like, oh god, I need to catch up sort of thing, so yeah. You're often envious of others. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. An interesting book or video game is better than a social event. Oh dear me. This is where I'm going to start falling down. I'm falling under the introvert category, isn't it? Yes. To me it is. Almost to the point where if I go out, I always take a comic book with me, and if I can't find anything to do, I will just sit down and read the comic book in, you know, even at social events where there's people, friends, I will just be there, burying my nose in a comic book, yeah. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. No, it isn't. It isn't. It really isn't. Being able to improvise, and things will go wrong. Always in a project, things will go wrong. You will underestimate things, you will overestimate things, and you need to be able to improvise. So, yeah, I'm going to turn that down a little bit more, actually. No, I'll put it there. But then the envious thing, I'm going to turn that down to that, actually, because I really feel I'm not envious of other people. Right, you rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. No, I do. I really do, yeah, but not so much so that it's a problem. You know, I like to fantasize about things. I like to daydream. Who doesn't? You often find yourself lost in thoughts when you are walking in nature. Nature in the UK, what are you on about? No, I'm kidding. We have a very nice garden near here. I do like to visit it every year, at least once. But I wouldn't say no, because I used to be a photographer as well. I really would like taking photographs of nature and stuff, so no, I do admire it, I guess. I don't really think about other things. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Now, I don't really email people. I keep my email mostly for receiving notifications and, you know, things from like Green Man Gaming and from YouTube and other things. You know, I rarely use it for mailing back and forth with people, so I'm going to pretend instead of email it's instant message or text or something. I wouldn't say I do start worrying, no, but it's happened. It's definitely happened in the past, so there we go. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Absolutely. There's nothing beats a kind heart, in my opinion, so yeah. You do not let other people influence your actions. No, I do, but I don't to a rigid degree. I would say I'm more in control of myself than I'd let other people be in control of me. So I'm gonna say around here, because I do like to take people on board and actually, you know, work with them and stuff like that. And I will, you know, pay attention to what they want. I don't focus on purely what I want, if you get what I mean. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be focused on the real world and its events. It's been a very long time since I've dreamed, admittedly. I used to dream all the time when I was a teenager. All the time, like every night. It was a very bizarre period of my life, admittedly. When you sleep, your dreams tend to focus on real world and its events. I think they did back when I used to dream, so let's go for that one, shall we? It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Oh, Jesus Christ. My last workplace, no, I very much disagree. I would keep my distance from... I felt like I had nothing in common with my, what do you call them, associates? I don't know. So I'm going to go with very much disagree. But that said, if I did have a lot in common with them, would it be different? I suppose it would. So I'm not going to put that at the maximum amount of disagree-age, but making up some interesting words today, aren't I? You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I would say I am a careful planner who ends up improvising a lot, so I'll go for that one, shall we? Your emotions control you more than you control them. I'd have to agree to some small points. I mean, I feel like things have been a bit turbulent for me over the past few years, and honestly I've been swayed all over the place by my emotions, so yes, I agree to some mild degree there, but I feel like I'm in control of myself overall. So you enjoy going to social events and that involve dress up or roleplay activities. Yes I do, I really do, honestly. I'm not too big on spending a lot of money on dress up and stuff like that, like the hardcore cosplayers and stuff like that, but a bit of lazy dress up and role playing and stuff like that is pretty cool. I dig that kind of stuff. It's a shame like people I know who are interested in that kind of stuff aren't closer to me, because we could have a blast, I'm pretty sure we could. You know, so yeah. Okay. You spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. Fucking hell, what happened to my voice there? I'm getting to that age, guys. Impractical yet intriguing ideas. I would say yes to some point, but you know, I like to keep things mostly realistic, so to speak. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. Now, I'd like to believe that I'm really good at improvising. I'm not really good at improvising. I spend way too much time planning, so, you know, would you rather... I'm gonna say I mostly disagree with that. So, we're over halfway through now. Good grief, this is taking me a while, isn't it? Lady Panda fired through these so fast, and in the meantime, her computer was disagreeing with everything she was doing as well. It was just clicking everywhere. I'm glad I don't have that problem. I thought it might have been the website or something, but it clearly isn't. Apple juice. Oh.
This is trying to sabotage me.
You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. I would say I am, to a point. I'm not terribly reserved, not terribly quiet, just a little bit, you know. If you had a business, if you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. That's a tough one. I don't know about that. So we got Joe. He is a lovely guy. He's been with us for years, and Joe is pretty shit at his job. What do I say to Joe? I would say you need to up your game a bit, you know. We're very, you know, and if this doesn't happen, yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of you, I'm afraid. You're not doing your job, Joe. Fucking hell, Joe. So yeah, I guess I wouldn't find it terribly hard, because it would be affecting my business at the end of the day, you know. I need to look at what's most healthy for my business. I mean, his attitude probably was to some degree, but, you know, he needs to pull his weight, doesn't he? Fucking hell, Joe. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. Oh, people do that? I mean, maybe I have. No, I really haven't. I never have. I don't think I have. You often contemplate the... No, I strongly disagree. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. Yes, it is to a point, but heart definitely needs to be there too. So it's kind of half-half, but I do agree a little bit more that logic is more important. You gotta use your brain at the end of the day. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. Me and my to-do lists. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to slightly disagree with that. I would rather do the opposite, but I do like my to-do lists, unfortunately. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Sort of half-half. I'm gonna go with neutral, yeah. I know it told you not to do many neutral, but I know Lady Panda did, so it's all good. You rarely feel insecure. Yeah, I rarely do. I do feel insecure. Everyone feels insecure. I'm pretty sure they do anyway. You've got to be like the most narcissistic fuck in the world to not feel insecure about yourself, you know? I mean, like little things. For example, actually, when I have darker hair, I feel like I have a really big forehead. And every time I notice how big my forehead is, I'm like, oh shit. Is my hairline receding? Am I getting old? And then I look back at pictures of me when I was 15 and I realise, no, I just have a whopping great big forehead. So yeah, insecurities. My nose is big. My nose is big. Okay, right. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking with it. No, I do. I do. I'd like to think I don't, but I do. I always have to improvise. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. No. No, it is not. I went to university. I dropped out of university mostly because of the fucking teamwork being atrocious. They were at each other's fucking throats and everyone was trying to be in the right and stuff like that, and I just gave up on the project. I full on gave up and dropped out. I just couldn't handle it. It was just a fucking mess. So, yeah, from that, no, very much disagree. You think that everyone's view should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. No. No, I think facts are important for obvious reasons. No, perhaps, I mean, I'm speaking to a wider audience here, aren't I? I'm forgetting that, you know. So it's not obvious. It really isn't obvious. I personally, I need good solid proof things a lot of the time. Not all of the time, just a lot of the time. If someone says, you know, holy shit, there's a dog right outside your door. I need to see that fucking dog. I'm not just going to sit there and go, oh, okay, well, that was fine. Because, you know, I love petting dogs, so I need to be out there, and I need to see that fucking dog, and I need to pet it. Those are the facts I need right now, okay? So... You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Yes, I do. I admittedly do. It does kind of elevate me and stuff. I think what's going on here is I'm slightly clicking outside the boxes or clicking the circles around the edges or something, and it's not going through, but whatever. You frequently misplace your things. No, I don't. Win does, though. Yeah, let's go there, shall we? So there we go, I disagree with that. Okay, next one. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. No, I don't. I don't see myself as terribly emotionally stable, but I don't see myself as a complete and utter wreck. I just see myself as being a little bit on the sort of side, if you get what I mean. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. It was until recently. I decided to kind of buckle down and focus on what I'm good at as opposed to trying new things all the time. Blind briefs. So I'm going to say it does a little bit, but you know, you would not call yourself a dreamer. I disagree with that, but I would say that I'm a dreamer, but that's okay. Yeah. What happened there? Yeah. Let's try that again. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Oh, wow. If I was talking in front of many people, yes, I would find it difficult to relax. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than imagination. I guess I do, yes. I do rely more on my experience than imagination. I'm terrible at trying new things, so yeah. You worry too much about what other people think. No, I wouldn't say I do, but I wouldn't say I don't, so I'm gonna go half-half. Alright, last one. And then we get the dreaded results. If the room is full, you stay close to the walls and avoiding the centre. Adamantly, yes, I do. being in the center would be in the center of attention in my head, so I guess it's the same concept. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there is not enough time to do everything. A little bit. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. Things that people would regularly find stressful, yes, I feel like it's amplified for me more so than the average person. So I'm going to go with that. You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. I don't know, sort of half-half, but I would say it's more rewarding to be liked by others. So, yeah. I mean, no, I think I do agree with that more so than disagree with it. I mean, when I think about it, like, one of the most important things to me about doing YouTube stuff is not like, wow, look at me with all my subscribers, oh yeah! It's more, oh great, I get to talk to all these cool people, all these different types of people and stuff like this. You know, so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm going for with that. You've always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous, I can't even say that, things, e.g. in books, arts, or movies. I would say I am, yes, because I like, but not terribly so. I like obscure games. I like games that people haven't really heard of too often, stuff like that, you know. I like music that people have never even fucking heard of. I'm a hipster. Yeah, there we go. Look at me. You often take initiative in social situations. No, I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna go for that one. Okay, here we go. Results. Let's do this. I am a defender. What on earth is a defender? What did Lady Panda got entertainer? I thought it was quite fitting for a YouTuber to get entertainer. She is very much entertaining, so there we go. Here we go. Let's see. The trait determines how we interact with our environment. I am an introvert in mind. I knew that already. Very much introverted as well. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. We have initiative and... Is that initiative? Intuitive, sorry. And observant. Sorry, the monitor's quite far away. And I'm more observant. I can see that. I can see that. It was a good joke. It's a great joke. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with our emotions. Feelings and thinking. Oh, I'm half-half. I'm happy with that. I'm very much happy with that because, you know, like I said, you know, you use your heart, you use your brain, you put the two together and you come up with a good idea most of the time, so yeah. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision-making. We've got judging. I'm more judging than prospecting. I think I agree with that to some degree, but it's, yeah, I'm a little bit iffy, you know. Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. I'm more turbulent than assertive. I agree, I am more turbulent. I mean, like, I'm all over the place sometimes, but not all the time, so there we go. And there's a little bit of dialogue under this lady here, which apparently is me, a defender. I mean, she looks like a nurse to me. We are born not just for ourselves, I see. So, start reading? What's this all about? Oh, of course, Lady Panda got this, and there is a lot of text here. A lot of text. I mean, if you're interested in this kind of thing, you can always read through it yourself, I'm sure. There's a place you can read through it and everything, but we'll head over to the, well, I'll have a quick skim through it, but I don't think there's gonna be anything. We must be seen to believe. If I can protect you, I will. Oh, that's so sweet, isn't it? Oh, defenders you may know. Halle Berry, Vin Diesel, Beyonce, oh god, all the single ladies. Queen Elizabeth II, I like that. What else we got? Kate Middleton, oh dear. Anne Hathaway. Lance Reddick, I don't know who Lance Reddick is. Selena Gomez? Okay. Catelyn Stark from Game of Thrones. Oh, alright, I've never seen Game of Thrones, admittedly. Samwise Gamgee, oh Jesus Christ. Dr. Watson, I can dig that at least, you know. I can be the sidekick. I can be his bitch, you know. Triss Merigold from the Witcher series. I've never played The Witcher. I really need to, don't I? Saw The Witcher 3 is supposed to be like one of the best games in recent years. So, you know, Will Turner. I'm okay with that. Much better than being Captain Jack, admittedly. Pam Beasley from The Office. Okay. Vito Caroline from from The Godfather, right? Okay, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again. Oh, yeah. Brie Van D. Camp from Desperate Housewives. Okay, right. This is some interesting comparisons here. What do we have? Strengths, weaknesses. Defender strength, supportive, reliable, patient. Yeah, I can see that. I'm enthusiastic. I am very enthusiastic about things until a point. At least. Good practical skills, loyal, hardworking, imaginative, observative, humble, shy. Oh, these are weaknesses. I'm humble and shy, apparently. Take things too personally. I don't feel I do that much, but I can see that. Represses their feelings. Yes, I can be like that. Overload themselves. I feel like I need to be more open, really, so that's one reason I'm doing this kind of thing, admittedly. Overload themselves. Yeah, I can see that. I do. Sorry, what am I even saying? I do overload myself. I always fucking overload myself. I mean, like, hi guys, we're gonna do 20 Let's Plays this year, and then I'll only do like 2 or something. Reluctant to change, too altruistic. Okay. Romantic relationships, oh dear me. Our upward course is due to our soundness of heart. Apparently I think things in advance. Like all best friends, we have disagreements. Okay. Friendships. Defender friends. Sounds like a really sort of 90s kids TV show, doesn't it? Defender's friend. Sorry, I keep scrolling a little bit too far down. I don't think I want to be a parent, so forget that. Not yet, anyway. Be humble and earnest. Oh, yeah, she is a nurse, yeah. Oh, I get it. Defender, nurse, defending the health, I see. Live pleasantly and do good. I will try. 16 personalities. Defender subordinates. What's this? Exemplifies a humble, dedication, relied on, respected. Yep, okay. Defender's colleagues. I don't have time to read through all this, like I said, so here we go, the conclusion. Few personality types are as practical and dedicated as defenders. Known for their reliability and altruism, defenders are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Defenders' dedication is invaluable to many areas, including their own personal growth. I agree with most of this, but not all of it, admittedly. I mean, I can see it. I do feel like what were the other options? What were the other results? I don't think I want a premium profile, but thank you very much. Oh, here we go. Personality types. Right, so we got architect. How do you say that? Logician? Logician. Or is it logician? Oh no, I'm saying it the same. I don't know. Commander. Debater. Advocate. Mediator. Protagonist. Oh wow, what on earth? Campaigner. What was it? Oh right, logistics Asian, whatever. Defender. Executive. Consul. Virtuoso. Adventurer. Entrepreneur and entertainer. Finally, look at her with a maraca. She's so happy. Look at this guy as well, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know if I hadn't done this test and I would have picked one out for myself. I would say that I am a. No, I don't. I really don't know. I do like to be learning constantly, so I feel like that's possibly what I would have put myself down as. But then, like, I can see myself as being little bits of, of all of these. I don't feel like these are very broad overall. I feel like they're too focused on certain things, if you get what I mean. So, I don't know, it's kind of hard to pick one out. But yeah, maybe that one. But yeah, that's personality test. So we're all done here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any ideas of things I can do for vlogs, things that are maybe popular at the moment, or, you know, that big YouTubers are doing, or, you know, your favourite YouTuber or something like that, and I'll take it into consideration for sure, you know, might end up doing something like that. I know a few things that I need to still vlog about, which I promised a long time ago. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you very much to Lady Panda as well for suggesting this. It's been a lot of fun. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care of yourself.